Hello.
Perfect. That is the perfect start to the show.
That was hello. That was a hello. Welcome to an episode of Unprofessional Pokemon where we're both sick.
Yeah.
My name's Chalkey.
I'm Sam.
We might have a shorter episode than usual tonight, but we'll try to make it a good one.
Yes. We do have cookies. That's not the right. That's just flipping those two screens.
Scatterbug is eating
That's
cookies.
the one. Yeah. I went to one of those vending machines today and got a scatterbug, and it gave me two. So
we have separated our cookie plates so that we don't infect each other more than we already have.
What kind of cookies are these?
Vanilla wafers. The champion of cookies.
And just the Nabisco ones? Or did you get off-brand? Because these don't look like the Nabisco ones.
No, they're considerably smaller. They're some organic thing that was cheaper than the other ones.
No problem.
Yeah. All right, so the highlight of today's show, we've got the Nugget Bridge Major going on right now over at nuggetbridge.com, and Sam is playing in round one. He scheduled his first match for during this stream.
Mm-hmm. And we got this cool little... Oh, great. That's not working.
Why is it not working?
I don't know.
It was working a second ago.
It was working a second. Let me see if I can fix this on the fly. Oh, God. Oh, wait. I know why this is not working. Because I have that full screen. There we go. That's what we want.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm up against a guy called Drill Simon, who I've never heard of before, and that might be because he has two posts on Nugget Bridge right now. One of them is signing up for the major. The other is him saying that he contacted me for the major. Which he did do, and he's been very nice, and he's allowing us to stream, so it's cool. And he's just kind of hanging out online right now waiting for me. So I guess I'll start that, and then Chalkey is going to try and commentate while I listen to music and do not get inside information from him.
I will do my best to not cough all over the stream one more time. Although I'm going to wrap this blanket around myself because I am freezing.
Okay. I am going to use my party. Yeah, my party is the team that I ran in Oregon.
Woo!
Which, if you don't know what that is... Actually, does it show on the top screen here?
It does not.
Actually, I probably shouldn't just show him all my Pokemon, because I did send him a link to the stream.
Once the battle starts, we'll...
Yeah, don't just give away all my... Actually, I don't know. I don't care too much if you give away all my items and everything to this guy.
I will...
Not that I don't think he could take advantage of it, it's just that I don't care terribly too much about this tournament.
Yeah, we're a little burnt out. 2 regionals in a row, and then just coming back, and then we're both sick. It's understandable. Like, anyone who's familiar with cons will know that there's a plague that kind of goes around. So this thing that you're seeing right here is
some kind of magic.
The very first episode with our brand new capture card.
And I found out why it wasn't working earlier.
Yes.
Because when we got it working the first time, it was plugged into the USB on the left. And this time I had it plugged into the one on the right.
That shouldn't make
any difference, but it does.
Well, this capture card, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, was funded by a swear jar, in which the previous episodes we had to pay $5 for every time we cursed, and for some cruel reason I had to pay $10 every time I made a pun.
Everybody did. It's just people were smart enough not to make puns after that was implemented.
Cursing, on the other hand, that was something that definitely happened.
Yeah. Okay. I have sent him a challenge.
And
He appears to have accepted. So I will start playing music again.
Alright, so for those who are not familiar with Sam's Oregon team, let me see if I can remember it. I believe it is a Charizard, Moltres, Garchomp, Chestnut, Electrode, and Wigglytuff team. I might be a little bit off there, but I feel like I can talk about the team a little bit now because he's got headphones on and they're already locked into their moves, so we'll know instantly if this guy backs out to try and change his team and counter team, which he shouldn't do because he seems like a nice enough guy. At any rate, I'm going to take a quick look over at Sam's screen to double check the information I just gave you. And we have Charizard, Moltres, Garchomp, Chestnut, Electrode, and Wigglytuff, just as I said. Alright, cool. Alright. Meanwhile, on the top screen, we've got Greninja, Klefki, Talonflame, Rotom-Heat, Salamence, and Amoonguss. As it looks right now, just based on what I know about Sam's team, there seems... I would not imagine a huge level of Salamence with the possibility of an Air Slash, or Talonflame for that matter. Chestnut is a Pokemon that's World's top 8 finisher Inash made famous at I believe it was the Virginia Regionals this year. Although Inash also did a really fantastic job using a team with no Mega Pokemon, which I don't think many people did that run. Oh, looks like we're about to get started. And oh my god, what is that?
It always does that.
Oh, okay. Also, you're talking really loud with the headphones on. Hey Bell is issuing a challenge, and look at that beautiful stream that we don't have to hook a webcam to anymore. And now the cookie cam will always be there. Alright. Sam leads his lead Charizard Moltres, which, if you can't tell, is just a lot of, I'm just sick of the metagame and I just want to burn everything. I believe that's actually the motivation he came up with when he was talking about team building. He just remembers getting walled by a lot of weird counters and he just decided, oh, let me just see if I can make a team of 3 fire types on draft. He did eventually cut Chandelure for, I think, Electrode. Meanwhile, going on in the battle, for those looking down at your DS, Charizard-y just Mega Evolved, Talonflame goes for the Protect, and we have a Thunder Wave coming onto the Charizard, which I don't think should matter, because I believe it might be the slowest thing on the field anyway. Akaberry goes off in response to Moltres' Heat Wave. Let's see if that'll save it from the drought, and it does! Akaberry being a clutch move on Abel's part. Of course, here comes the other Heat Wave, so do a little bit more. So Klefki goes down, right in the nick of time, because a team based on a lot of spread moves could easily be shut down by paralysis or any sort of thing that would do that. The last thing he wants is to be slower than the rest of the Pokemon in the field. This entire team, this lead of Sam's is very much a brute force, and it's always good to have one easy mode for each team, in my opinion. I think there should always be some hard-hitting spread ability that a team can do if they have no idea what else to do in a given situation. Which is not to say that Sam has no idea what he's doing, but having a default option in easy mode is always a nice touch. I'm not sure why Abel brought out Amoonguss in this particular case. I can't imagine that implies he has too many options going on in the back if he felt he had to lead a grass type against two fire types, one of which is paralyzed, meaning that he can't sport. And Rage Powder would do nothing, because as we've seen already, he's very much into the double spread of Heat Wave, which pretty much neutralizes most of what Amoonguss can do. So I'm not really sure what he's going for here. Maybe he's going to try and spore the Moltres, although I don't know if he would live anyway. Alright, so Amoonguss goes for the Protect, which is pretty much the safest thing he could have done. Brave Bird's probably going to go for the Charizard, and there it goes. To the Moltres. I would suspect that's actually abandoned Talonflame, just given how much damage. Oh wait, did it just life orbed or something, didn't it? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sick. And here comes another Heat Wave, just decimating everything in its path. If only Trogdor were here to to enjoy this burnination. Unfortunately, we're not seeing a whole lot of strategy to this battle, but it's still entertaining nonetheless, just because burning everything is always something we enjoy. Let's see. And he sends out Greninja for the last Pokemon, which is also in trouble because even if it gets Protein Scald, it still won't do a whole lot in the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and say Sam's got this one locked up. I can't really imagine something he would do to turn this around. The next battle, I'm very surprised he did not. I'm very surprised he didn't bring Salamence, who can resist the fire. But and here comes Amoonguss going for the Rage Powder, which will probably do nothing considering he's just going to keep heat waving forever, burninating the countryside, as the case may be. And he's about to kill his own Amoonguss, or he might actually not because of the sun. And Moltres goes down, preventing this from being a decisive 4-0. Although I still don't know if there's anything that can really be done to save him at this point. And both Greninja and Amoonguss go down, sealing the game for Sam. 1-0. This was not the most exciting battle to watch, but hopefully people will switch their teams around for what I believe to be... It's a best 2 out of 3, right?
What's up?
It's a best 2 out of 3, right?
Yes, it's best 2 out of 3.
Okay, put the headphones back on.
Okay. Hopefully I can do more than just hit the heat wave button in this game.
Hopefully. I think if I were in Abel's position, I would want to run something that resisted fire, just in response to that. If that Salamence is Scarfed, that could instantly put a dent into Sam's team, just given that it would outspeed Charizard and put some pressure on it to do something other than Heat Wave. Klefki, having 2 Pokemon weak to fire going into this is hopefully something he won't do a second time. I imagine he'll bring Rotom Heat this time to both take advantage of the sun and resist fire at the same time. Although Sam has definitely shown he can... The heat waves are powerful enough in the sun that he could probably do some decent hits to a Rotom anyway. That being said, if I were Rebel in this position, I'd probably run Talonflame Rotom Heat to begin, with saving Salamence for later. I'm not 100% sure if he's listened to the stream. I hope he's not, but I do not see Amoonguss or Klefki doing any work whatsoever. And we're coming in for the second game. Here comes the acid trip once again. And Klefki makes a return appearance, hopefully trying to do more work than before. And Sam leads Garchomp Electrode. Electrode's a pretty interesting Pokemon choice. It's not terribly common in this metagame. In fact, I'm pretty sure Sam's the only person I saw run Electrode all weekend. The last 2 regionals. Look at that smug little face. Anyway, Electrode's got some interesting coverage. It's decently bulky on the special side. It's got some... And its claim to fame is that it's ridiculously fast. Outspeeds most Pokemon that are in this metagame, I would argue. I won't go too deep into speed tiers just in case Abel's trying to outspeed, but we've also got Garchomp, which is one of the most common Pokemon in this metagame. Klefki goes for the Swagger. Oh my god, it has an angry face when it gets Swaggered. That's actually really funny. Okay, here comes the Swagger. Will he get the hit off? No! Looks like he's going early in for a luck-based advantage early on. Rotom Heat tanks that like a champ. Garchomp gets burned. What item does Sam have on his... It is not alone. It is unfortunately not alone, but... Okay, so unlike the last battle, this one's actually a little bit more in Abel's favor. I am not wild about the position Sam's in, where one Pokemon may or may not attack one Pokemon's at half damage. Switching out Electrode would be what I'd personally do, but I don't know if I would recommend that given what we know of the rest of the team. Although it's not like Electro can really do a whole lot at the moment. Rotom Heat's gotta go if Sam's gonna turn this battle around. He seems to be already having made his move. Bell's clearly thinking about this for a while, possibly listening to the stream. Toasty goes for the Protect. And Electrode snaps out of confusion! Gives it a nice big old light screen to buff up the team a little bit. Which is nice, which means Garchomp will live for a little bit of a ways, considering there's no crazy special things on it. Oh, and Klefki gets a flinch, which means Sam just completely got that turn. Leftovers slowly heals Rotom Heat, which actually might make a difference considering Garchomp's burned and has to do twice as much to accomplish anything. But I could picture Abel going for the Swagger again. I could picture him. We saw him use some sort of move last turn that was not a Prankster set-off, which implies I could picture a Foul Play going for the Garchomp. I could picture a Mirror Shot. And now Sam's going for the Swagger. Nobody is playing honorably here. Rock Slide completely... Nope, not doing a whole lot. And everyone's confused. Yay! Swagger is not God, everyone. I mean, at this point, I'm not 100% sure what Garchomp's going to do. Garchomp's not too happy, but I also can't imagine it serving much of a purpose before this. So I'm not sure whether Sam's going to go for just snapping it or trying to get some sort of crit or something. Alright. Rotom manages to pass through the Swagger, while Klefki goes for another Swagger, and Electrode's angry again. I really like that it just gets angry. I don't know why, it just pleases me. Swagger's not the best choice for Electrode, though, because its defense is not great. And as you can see, the Swagger's starting to actually make a difference here. I do not know what Sam has in the back, but I hope it is something that can do this. Hopefully he brought something with fire. Garchomp Moltres would have been a great choice just because he could burn everything and Earthquake everything at the same time. I'm hoping... He doesn't seem to have anything with rock moves, so I'm surprised he didn't go for another Charizard Moltres just because it would be the obvious safe pick, given there's no rocks, there's only one Electric type. And oh, there comes the Charizard. Hopefully it'll set up some sun. And now Klefki's resorted to swaggering everything. Although this might actually help Sam turn things around, because now he's completely gotten rid of the burn attack drop. Allowing him to do some nice damage right here to Rotom. I would not have swaggered Garchomp if it were me, just because I could really use... Or in Abel's position, he wants to nerf everything he can, stop. Basically, he needs to stop Sam from doing what he did last time, which is just spread move easy mode into Oblivion. Hopefully he'll... Or, I mean, I hate to say it, but going for the Swagger again seems like the safest pick, although I doubt Rotom Wash, or Rotom Heat, would survive or outspeed Charizard, which means he's not in a great position. Yet Protecting leaves Sam one more turn of Heat Wave and one more turn to snap out of the confusion that's probably going to come this way. As of right now, I don't picture Abel having a whole lot to stop Heat Wave. He's got the Akaberry on Klefki, and that's about it. Oh, he goes for the Thunder Wave instead of the Swagger. Toasty gets the nice Levitate. I imagine Sparkeys is not going to be happy about this. Sparkeys is now near dead. Akaberry is not going to really do anything, which is exactly what Sam would have wanted for that turn. Although, amazingly enough, Toasty did survive, so I was wrong there. Let's see if it can get off a nice Thunderbolt. And no, it doesn't. And it kills itself in confusion. So what started off as a pretty one-sided battle against Sam is starting to turn around, which just goes to show I really do not condone luck-based strategies just because things like this can always go wrong. And whenever you have to rely on the computer deciding whether you're going to win, it always seems to be kind of a risky play. And granted, I think in Abel's situation, that was pretty much all he could do given his options at the time, so I don't really fault him for that. I'm surprised he didn't go for switching either of the Pokemon, given that he has so many super effective hits, but Salamence could have at least intimidated the Garchomp to lower its attack a little bit more. Again, really questioning why he swaggered the Garchomp, but we'll see if any of that pays off, because now Talonflame can easily pick off the Garchomp, make this a nice 3-2, which he's going to go for. And now he gets the Rough Skin and the Brave Bird damage, which, although the Brave Bird damage won't do all that much because it's next to dead to begin with. Salamence wastes its Intimidate on nothing. Dragon Pulse goes into the Charizard, and Charizard's paralyzed. So Sam might have a little bit of trouble, but he's still got Electrode, which will outspeed everything on the field, ignoring Talonflame's obvious Brave Bird priority. I'm not actually sure, because Electrode's defense is really low, so given that it's at below, or near half health, he might be able to pick it off with the Brave Bird Life Orb. Electrode's uncommon enough that that calc probably hasn't been tested all that much. I'm sure Sam has tested that calc at some point, but I don't know when. Sam seems to be enjoying rocking out to his music, and Talonflame goes for the Protect. I assume to get some chip damage onto Electrode just to allow it to finish off with Brave Bird next turn. I can't imagine why he would go for the Charizard right now. Oh, he does! Not really sure why he did that, considering Charizard was as good as crippled and just would not accomplish a whole lot this turn. Having two things outspeed that Pokemon would make it easy to pick off the following turn, so I'm not sure why he did that. Sam brings in Moltres, once again bringing double Heat Wave, although he's not doing it simultaneously this time. I think Abel's in a little bit of trouble here, because there's not a whole lot that's going to stop the Heat Wave. And although both resist, which is nice, he made a good call there. Really sad Sam didn't bring Wigglytuff against this. Electrode might live the Brave Bird, it might not. Let's see. Does he go for the Electrode? And no, he doesn't. Once again, Moltres barely survives the calc that we tested last game. Moltres uses Hidden Power, what I believe to be Hidden Power Ice, because it's going for the Salamence, and it one-shots Salamence. Nicely done, Hidden Power Ice. Thunderbolt goes for the Talonflame, and that is game. Alright, so Sam moves on to round 2 of the Nugget Bridge Major. Abel is sadly taken out. Abel, thank you so much for letting us stream the match. You're a good sport. Hopefully you weren't doing too much scouting using the stream, but if you can hear us, thank you for letting us do this. We appreciate it. I'm going to wrap myself in a blanket because I am freezing. I get really cold, but I'm sick. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Okay. I won.
Yes, you did. What were your thoughts that match, besides burn everything?
The second game, I didn't just want to use Heat Wave because I thought he would for sure take the Rotom Heat, and then we just swaggered each other. And I knew as long as I could get that Rotom to like half health, I could Heat Wave it to death in the pack.
Yeah, Heat Wave still does a considerable amount to Rotom Heat, despite the fire resistance.
Yeah, in the sun, from Modest Moltres and Charizard-y, which was timid. They both do like a third to it, which was nice. And then at the end there, when it was 4-2, I just let my guys die because I had that Hidden Power Ice Moltres in the back, and then knew I could Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I was...
When he protected and Dragon Pulse, I'm like, crap. If he went for Electrode, I could be screwed here.
I was definitely expecting him to go for the Electrode. I was very surprised he didn't. There were a lot of surprising plays there.
Yeah, because the turn before, I figured he would knock out both of my guys, and so I'd have Electrode, Moltres in at the same time, and then I did not. And if I was thinking, I would have protected the Electrode that turn. But I didn't.
Well, you won. You're in round 2 of the Nugget Bridge Major.
It's Swiss. So
it's Swiss.
I would have been in round 2 no matter
what. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. There's like a few hundred players and it's Swiss, so
just goes to show I clearly didn't sign up.
Alright, so what do we want to do now?
Well, we can...
I can... Shoot, I'm going to cough. We can do Battle Spot.
We can do Battle Spot. We can just burn everything again.
Okay.
You should lead a Wigglytuff. I like that Wigglytuff. I really like your Wigglytuff.
Good.
Sadly, we did not hook up any other consoles this week that I know of.
No. One of the PCs hooked up. I could play Audio Serve for...
That's not Pokemon.
We can play Pokemon music. I have the Heart Gold, Soul Silver soundtrack on. I have Predicted of Switch by the one and only 2012 Senior World Champion Total Rev.
Oh, that's a classic song, and audio surfing to that would be great, but...
I've done that so many times.
Perhaps another time.
Okay. I'll do Battle Spot then. And the music is gone. And now it seems quiet.
Is your Battle Box still on your Florida team?
Yes, but I had to move some of the items back to here, namely the scarf and citrus berry.
Ah.
But I have 2 citrus berries now.
Sam's Florida team, for those who didn't see it, was a Hail Satan.
Oh, there it is on the left.
Oh, woo!
It has Hail and it has Pokemon 666. Who hated me the entire time. It has Compound Eyes and missed Sleep Powder, and it missed Hurricane twice, and it flinched to a Rock Slide. And it flinched to a Psychic.
Compound Eyes makes Sleep Powder a 97.5% accuracy, is that right? Something
yeah,
like that?
And Hurricane is like 91%. And Psychic has a 0% chance to flinch you, except it had a King's Rock on a Reunicle.
Yeah, Sam had all sorts of fun in Florida. King's Rock Reunicle flinching in, costing him a match. That was a pretty good time.
Quick Claw Delphox.
You also got 2 penalties.
Yeah.
That was fun. One because your opponent walked off with a slip, and then it counted as a double loss.
It was the last match.
One was what was the other penalty? I forget.
My DS died.
Oh yeah, your DS died mid-match, and so they counted as a loss. Yeah, make sure you charge your DSs at tournaments, people.
Especially if they're 9 rounds, the tournament takes 12 hours.
Yeah, that was a fun tournament. That was a huge tournament.
And I'm on a new DS, so my rating is back at 1500, because that's what happens when you switch DSs.
Alejandro, ¿cómo le va?
Oh crap, he's got me on show.
Bienvenidos a Estados Unidos. Yeah. El Jolteon, me gusta, me gusta.
I want to burn everything. But he's going to trick her.
Por qué, Sam? Por qué?
Let's start with...
I mean, you could probably, if Trevani's the only trick room setup.
I can burn everything.
It might still live. Or it might.
I'm bleeding this just for you.
Woo!
And I love how it gets all psychedelic when it does that for no reason. I haven't messed with this capture software much at all yet, so...
But that's the only thing that goes psychedelic.
No, like the home screen and all kinds of other stuff. Like the
I did notice that, yeah.
Yeah, it's In game, it's fine.
I am slowly.
And I should be monitoring the chat now that I'm not playing. Swagger is the reason this game is amazing, guys. Come on, player odds like a man. Why do you need skill if you have swag? Like seriously, oh the humanity.
So I guess the fans were obviously in favor of Swagger.
666 equals Julius Caesar. Satan wants to burn everything too. That's correct.
Good job, chat.
Okay, this is fine. I'm just gonna do this, and then
So he didn't go for the trick room.
he didn't. Okay, that was shoot. That was smart because I'm doing the obvious thing, which is to protect and dazzling bait.
Ooh.
But I should have megaed. Oh well. Jolteon, how are you? Jolteon takes that well.
Good job, Wiggly Tough.
Wait, what did Jolteon do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess Thunderbolted the Charizard. Just because I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to. He's probably gonna do that again.
Burn McClefkey. Burn.
I'm switching in Garchomp here. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam again because I want to be able to. Actually, no. I'm going to switch. No, crap. I'm going to
8 seconds. 7.
Protect.
6.
Really tough.
5.
Pokemon.
4.
Garchomp.
3.
Switch.
2.
Okay, and then next turn I will switch in Earthquake.
That was a very close call.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll just Dazzling Gleam, but there's no reason to Dazzling Gleam. I'm just leaving myself to take damage.
Swagger the Garchomp. Oh.
Okay, it's fine. Because I popped his balloon and I can Earthquake next turn. Are you kidding me? Is that what he did last turn when I wasn't paying attention?
I don't know, but I don't care. That was awesome. And he outspeeds so he can kill Garchomp next turn.
He can.
Good job, Jolteon. Good job.
Okay, I'm just going to do this again. I'm not going to switch into Charizard and Earthquake this turn. Chat, what happened there? Is that what he used last turn?
I mean, I would assume he Thunderbolted, but
So would I.
he's just being smart, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm on the floor because I am...
Oh, that's right, he light screened. So this is going to do even less. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. I don't remember what else he had on his team.
This is really weird without the music. Never mind the fact that the music is the same every time, but... Oof. Sam, I laid down on the floor and I don't think I can get back up again.
Okay.
You might be the only face on the stream for the rest of the night.
Okay. Well, we've got those scatterbugs eating cookies. That's cool. I don't know. I'm just going to keep... Actually, you know what? He's going to Thunderbolt me on the switch in. I don't care. I should care, because if I lose Charizard, I'm done. I just need it to set up Sun once, and then I can have Moltres burn everything. So Charizard live. Okay, he Shadow Balled. We're all good. Okay, that's kind of a dick move.
And then Klefki just murders Charizard. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything for Wigglytuff, so worst comes to worst, I can just
Keep doing that.
keep Dazzling Gleam for everything.
On an unrelated note, there's the first Wi-Fi tournament coming up. Signups go up tonight at midnight, depending on the time.
Oh, it's tonight. Okay.
Did
they post rules yet?
There's like a tentative thing on Cerebi that I don't trust because it's Cerebi, but
Cerebi confirmed.
it was a really weird set. Like, it was like a limit of 20 battles a day, but you could make up the battles. If you only did like 15 one day, you could do 25 another day. there was also this whole thing about you could have any Pokemon in the national dex, but only they had to have the Kalos stamp. Personally, I was a little bit skeptical of that, although I would not be surprised if that ended up being it. Oh, look, flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now I can just do the thing.
But yeah, there are only 10,000 slots this time, unless you did the beta thing from the last tournament that was in, I think, I want to say the summer, something like that. Way back in the day, that was a tournament where if you entered that, then you could enter the first XY tournament, but I don't know how many people actually did that, because it was not VGC relevant at all. Ooh, dazzling gleam. And Jolteon goes down.
Alright. Now everything's nice and safe.
I just realized that's the first Pokemon that died on the opposing team after...
Well, I just lost my first Pokemon that turn too.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
This has been going on a while.
It has. Also, because I've been taking forever for my moves.
But now you can Heat Wave and Dazzling Gleam and...
I can. I will.
burn everything.
And he's gonna Light Screen and Rock Slide. And I'll be okay. Well, actually, I will die to the Rock Slide. But he should die to the Heat Wave. And then I'll have Guard Charm. Unless he flinches Wigglytuff. In which case, everything's bad.
Flinch, 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 flinch. Oh.
He didn't flinch. That won't kill though.
Oh.
Oh, right, single target. That would totally kill from there. Nobody also had Light Screen, so I don't know.
Ooh, Garchomp.
Ooh,
other
Charizard.
Charizard.
Okay,
Oh, that's his last Pokemon.
it is. So if he wants to protect, I'm just gonna Heal Pulse and Rock Slide. And if Rock Slide misses, I'm dead. Rock Slide connects.
Ooh.
GG Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Oh yeah, we have 15 viewers now.
They came just for that. That nice little psychedelic trip right there.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Oof.
We got the scatterbugs. Scatterbugs.
This is obviously what they came to see. Oh my god,
Scatterbug.
your hand is huge.
My hand is huge. Ooh.
Stop. Staring at all the
Alright.
cameras is making my head hurt.
Alright, we got, what is it, 12 minutes? I'll do one more. One more.
I don't think I can get up, Sam. I think
What?
this is just where I'm gonna die. Just right here on this floor.
Oh. Do we have a camera we can point at you? We probably do. That's not it. I have to fix these so that doesn't just do that.
Blake Hopper just texted me, "Get up, you bum."
Yeah, there's a couch here with a pillow.
I'm sick, and I tried to get down. Now I can't get back up because my head is spinning. No, I don't want them to see my shame.
You, don't worry, your shame is off screen.
I can't.
Perfect.
This is me trying to get up, guys. Alright.
It's like a turtle.
Alright, I'm gonna do the bender.
Perfect.
That was unpleasant and I never want to do it again. I hate you, Blake. Fun
Okay.
stuff.
Scatterbug. See, now it is pointed at your shame.
My penis is not my shame. That is my proudest asset.
That's not what I heard.
Oh.
Do we have to both put stuff in the swear jar? No.
I think we do. I think we do.
Oh, I found a battle.
Yeah, you should battle.
All right.
And Blake should stop messaging me while the stream's going on.
Well, no, he should, because I'm not really looking at the chat. I've got a minute. I want. You got Rotom H.
Ugh.
Guys, if I'm using this team, don't use Rotom H. It's hard for me to play around. It's not cool.
If he's using this team, just run Diggersby.
Okay, but he does have a settlement, so I'm going to lead Wigglytuff. I'm also going to lead Charizard? Charizard seems okay.
What the hell is going on with...
I want Garchomp for that.
I'm just going to turn my phone off, because this is... I don't know what Blake is doing, but...
Let's do it. Yeah, no Chestnut today. Chestnut, so clutch. I usually just take the first 4 Pokemon on my team, which is the Charizard, Moltres, Garchomp, Chestnut.
Which is to say you just time out and...
Well, it's Wigglytuff and Electrode are more situational, but not today.
Yeah, Wigglytuff.
Not
Ooh. That is a shiny Meowstic.
Yes, it is. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. And
You could probably kill Conkeldurr with a Heat Wave Dazzling Gleam combo.
I can,
Probably before it could even attack, because it's slow as balls.
but I don't want to get faked out by that Meowstic, and I also don't want to get swaggered by that Meowstic, and I don't want to get whatever the other move Meowstic does. That's annoying.
Encore?
That's the one. What?
What?
Okay, I like this guy.
And you're poisoned. Well done, guy. Well done.
That was well done.
That did nothing.
No, that is a bulky Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr.
Ugh. Okay. He's gonna poison jab again. Okay, so I can.
Alright, I spent enough time off the ground. I'm going back to the ground.
Alright. Burn everything.
Why did we do a stream while we were both sick? What is wrong with us?
Because we thought other people might be here to carry the load.
I'll tell you who's not here. Zach.
Yeah, special.
No, his spatula's here. His spatula never left. Since
Oh.
episode 2, his spatula has been a regular guest on our show.
Yes.
Albeit off screen, being tortured by dirty dishes. He actually came to our house. Or, I mean, the Magma office.
You're off screen again.
A couple days ago. He asked for the spatula back, and I was like, you know the deal. You have to beat me on stream to do it. On Unprofessional Pokemon. And he was like, could I at least comfort my spatula for a little bit? And so to make him feel better, we made chicken nuggets, and he got to flip them with the spatula.
Yes. Uh-oh. I think he has Rock Slide as well as Poison Jab. He does. And now I'm very sad I missed the Meowstic with Heat Wave last turn.
Did you bring Moltres?
We're up Moltres Garchomp. But he's just going to Thunder Wave the Moltres, and things will be bad, because he's got Salamence in the back, I'm positive.
Where are our cookies?
Oh, and he's got Rotom H still. I'm going to guess he has Rotom H, Salamence in the back, so I should just run now. No, I should Earthquake. And since I'm Scarfed, I
Heat Wave anyway. Wait, what?
No. Actually, no. No, I've got this. Let's have this happen. Oh, right, the thunder wave, so it wouldn't matter whatever happened. I'm doing this because I have this. And, yeah.
That did nothing.
I know it did nothing,
Oh.
but look at what it did now.
Oh, it did something. It did
Yeah.
something.
Ancient power.
Woo! It's finally taken down.
I'm still
It goes down after a good fight.
I was going to use Hidden Power Ice, but I was like, I won't be able to hit Rotom. I'm like, well, just Air Slash. It's like, no, that won't hit Rotom either. There's the Rotom. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna Rock Slide you, and you're gonna Thunderbolt me, and I will survive, probably. Actually, no, I will definitely survive, because I just got that Ancient Power boost. You know who's not gonna survive? Rotom.
Meowstic didn't swagger things.
No, and it's also slower than Garchomp. Oh, he did that. That's annoying.
What item do you have in your Garchomp right now?
Focus Sash.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Which would have been great against the Salamence, except that now I'm burned, so my Sash is gone. Let's just have it go again. That was a Venusaur.
Maybe that's close.
So, it probably does, but I'm screwed now because I didn't lock myself into Heat Ray.
You should have burned everything.
I should have burned everything. But now I'm burned. I can Earthquake. And I can Ancient Power and just keep getting boosts.
Yeah, look at that boost. Crit the
That
Meowstic.
won't kill the Meowstic, will it? No, not even close.
It was kind of close.
Yeah.
Why didn't you kill the Meowstic?
Because not... Well, now I can kill the Meowstic. Because Earthquake will kill it from here, right? An Earthquake in power is going to kill a Venusaur, and now it doesn't have Sun, so it's not faster. I may have just won this. As long as I'm not fully paralyzed. Actually, no, he can kill Moltres.
Yeah, he can kill Moltres before you do anything.
I can Earthquake him.
Yeah.
How much did that do to... You did okay, Moltres.
Good job, Moltres.
Alright. How much does Venusaur have left?
Well, the Earthquake goes up because there's
Yeah.
only one Pokemon in the field.
Yeah. There's only remaining Pokemon. If I can live 2 burns and a Sludge Bomb, I'll win. Maybe not. No. Not after he got that crit health back. Yeah.
Well, not you.
Now I can't survive 2 burns ever. GG. GG. Yeah.
Look at this jerk. Look
Yeah,
at
well, that's why I said 2 burns, because I knew that was coming. The Truth Walker asks, so where is everyone?
I'm right here.
Zach
Woo!
had to send stuff, or go back to his place after he got me off, and then send something to his parents. So...
I have no idea where Gabby is.
Didn't she have that symphony thing?
Maybe?
Or was that some other day?
Oh, it might have been. Well,
I feel like I should know.
I'm here.
Alright, yeah.
There's 2 of us. I'm just passed out on the floor
let's-
because
Yeah, there's two of us
Yeah, there's two.
eating cookies,
That's us right there. You
staring
can't
each
tell?
other down. That's what happens. Alright, so next week we will have more X and Y, hopefully another major match. Hopefully more people, hopefully less viruses.
Hopefully less falling asleep and getting sick and passing out on the floor and thundering off the floor. Ugh.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
I just use thunder as a verb when I want to describe the turtle motion that he uses to get off the ground. Alright, thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, tell us what you want us to play next week. I know we just got transfer packs for N64s, or was that not what was in the package?
No, we thought it was going to come and it allegedly arrived in the mail 2 days ago, but it never did. Amazon's shipping details are a lying bag of farts, and we have no idea when it's going to be here. Anyway, we could still play Stadium, and anyway, just let us know what you want. We'll play that game next week.
Yeah. Until then, I'm Sam.
I'm sick as a dog and passed out on the ground.
Put your hand up there again, so people know you're alive. There he is. That's a guy. Goodbye.
Oh, I can't get off the ground. I can't do it.